And now it's time for something a little bit different. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing today? Yeah, normally we're doing Raid Shadow Legends stuff, but I am trying to clear out some magic cards, and I wanted to open something. I have a bunch of sealed stuff that's been sitting around my house for a while. So we got this sweet Zendikar Rising Fat Pack or bundle. I don't know, whatever it's called. I'm a Fat Pack kind of guy. We've been calling it a Fat Pack since a long time. But Zendikar Rising is a really cool set, and I do not have hardly any cards from this set. They are pretty expensive to buy, but they're not that bad. Like, it's not like I'm gonna make a ton of money by going to sell this or anything. I think I would just benefit more from having the cards. I'm selling cards, which is why I wanted to open stuff. I was gonna open Time Spiral Remastered, but I realized, like, I don't really want any of the cards from this set. Like, it's all stuff that I have or have had, or anyway, I just don't think I need it. Plus, the boxes are pretty expensive. So I listed it on TCG Player. We'll see if it sells. And then instead, I'm going to open this. If you enjoy this, it is mandatory. You must like the video and you must comment. While you're down there, why don't you tell me what your favorite card in this set is, or what is your favorite set? Just tell me about your Magic the Gathering needs and likes. And if the video does well, maybe we'll do this again in the future. And I'll regret selling that Time Spiral Remastered box because it could have been a video. But anyway, let me open this up here, and I'll show you what's inside of a normal bundle. It's a fat pack, okay? It's a fat pack. And we're going to open some packs and stuff. Oof, not gonna lie, I feel a little bit guilty about that. That's a really clear picture right there. Wow. It's been sitting on my shelf for a very long time, but I want the box, like the Fat Pack box. I use these for all different kinds of stuff. And then inside, this one has a big D20, and it's sweet. That's a green one. I really like that. That's awesome. Like the little logo on the top. I'm definitely going to use that. I'm going to keep it next to the computer here in case we need to roll it. We have the basic lands pack. We have, what is this? Like a promo pack? Leviathan Crab. That's right in my needs list right now. I'm thinking about building a deck like that. Okay. It's just the foil lands. And then over here is that promo card, which is the reason why I opened it. Cherix, the Raging Isle, Leviathan Crab. Anyway, I want that card, so that's why I'm going to open it. We have the little, like, spacer thing that you can use for cards and whatnot. I do not really recommend that. And then where's the little tag that fell out somewhere? Yeah, all of that stuff, I don't really need it. And then one of the things that they've been doing for a long time is on the back of the box is a poster, but, like, you can't ever really... Did I get it? Can't ever really get it to turn out nice. But I really like them. They do an excellent job on these types of things. It can function as a nice, like, DM screen for you, too. If you're doing your role-playing stuff, you get to look at the cool scenery. Or I suppose you could put the cool scenery for your players to look at, and you could look at the back of the box, but I'm not about that life. Anyway, I almost knocked that deck that I was working on the floor. Okay, let's throw all this stuff over there. So then, what else do we have? We have some advertisements. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 packs. 10 packs. Okay, very good, very good. I'm excited about that. 10 packs of Zendikar Rising. Zendikar Rising. So, before we jump in, why am I doing this? Number one, because the cards are super cool. Let me talk about that for a second. If we hop over here to Card Kingdom, big fan of Card Kingdom. They're not a sponsor of this video yet, but I am selling cards to them like right now. I have an order over here of like, I don't know, a couple hundred, 500 cards or something that I need to ship. This is another sell order I'm working on right now, and I have sold cards to them a ton in the past. This is their buy list, but they have tons of cards for sale. Hopefully they'll be a sponsor of the channel in the future. If you know somebody at Card Kingdom, have them get a hold of me and we can work out the details. As of right now, I love Card Kingdom, so I'm gonna mention them and I'm gonna show you some cool things. So I think this is the most expensive card in the set, Seagate Restoration, and it's a mythic. So if we get that, that's a huge hit. But my favorite part about this set is these flip cards. They can either be a land or it can be a spell or a creature or whatever. They have the two sides. They do really cool things, and especially in Commander, this is hot fire. Now, a lot of these cards are valuable, but honestly, it's not the mythics in this set that are really that valuable. It's really the commons and uncommons that are going to get you there if you're buying this set. Like, this is an uncommon Malakir Rebirth, and it's really good. Just like a good spell that can go in any deck that's also a land. Like, I understand why it's so expensive. It's $12, at least here on Card Kingdom. But you always get a bonus for sending them cards if you're going to take store credit, which I probably need to because I need to order a bunch of cards, but I also want the cash, so I'm undecided. But either way, there's like a bunch of cool cards. Most of them are those flip type cards, and that's exactly what we're looking for here, is to fill out my collection with all of these cards that I don't have. Anyway, let's keep me a little bit smaller here and open the first pack, and we're going to see what's what. We're going to see what's what. So, I was thinking about getting like a specific camera just for this, but I don't have one yet. So the commons I don't think are worth anything. The uncommons, we got Spikefield Hazard, which actually, if I make myself bigger, hold on. Spikefield Hazard, you would actually be able to see that. Or if I zoom in, yeah, see, this is why I need like an actual camera. But that's not one of the more expensive ones. It deals 1 damage to any target. And if it would die, exile it. Or it can be a land. I mean, that's just really good. And then Oran Reef Ooze. Oran Reef Ooze. Neither of those are going to be, like, expensive cards, but I do like both of them. Okay, pack number 2. And over here, I'm going to get rid of all of the commons. And then I'm going to make separate piles, I think, for the uncommons. And then that will be an easy way. Night Runner, that's nothing. Kitesail Cleric, that's nothing. Spring Mantle Cleric, I like that. That could work in a +1/+1 counter deck. And oh, we hit the most expensive card in the set. Let's go. Seagate Restoration Pack 2. Let's go. Draw cards equal to the number of cards in your hand +1. You have no maximum hand size for the rest of the game. Or it's just a land that you can pay 3 life. I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to sell that. I think that is an amazing card. That's a sick hit. Oh, what a good day. What a good day. Okay, commons out the way. All right, Relic Amulet, Thundering Rebuke. The one that I want is Slindy Vision. That's, again, one that flips into a land. Look at the top. 6 cards of your library you can reveal. an instant or sorcery from among them and put it into your hand for 3. I mean, that's just a good card also. And then Maddening Cacophony. I don't know. Is that worth anything? Um, Maddening Cacophony. I'm blocking everything. 1 second. Yes. This is buy list for $7 and full price of 12. Each up, it's a mill card. That's why. It's a mill card. Each opponent mills 8 cards. If this spell was kicked, instead each opponent mills half their library for 6. I don't know. That's probably getting sold. I'm not really one for milling, so I'm going to add that to the sell list. Quantity. Oh, I guess I could show you that. Pretty easy to manipulate their sell list. Whenever you type it in, you just quantity to sell, you just add it, and then it goes right into your thing. I need a new pile. It's going to go in a random place on my desk. So anyway, that's the whole point. Some things I'm going to sell, some things I'm going to keep. And so far, so insane. Like, that one card, Seagate Restoration, is more valuable than the whole box would have been to sell. So, winning. Okay. So, we have all of our commons. Okay. Another cleric. What are you? Roost of the Drakes. Okay. And Balagad Recovery. Okay, that card is amazing. And one of the ones that I was actually looking for. It's going into the rares and mythics pile. We have a foil landfall guy, Fearless Fledgling. But I'll set it over there. And then Null Priest of Oblivion, which is a cleric. And one thing you need to know about me is clerics is one of my favorite archetypes. I had a clerics deck back in Onslaught, and I loved it. I've been thinking about building a full-on clerics commander deck. The problem is that I want it to be a humans deck, but it doesn't really go well. You gotta kind of pick one. Okay, Roost again. Brushfire Elemental. I don't know what you do. It's just a landfall gets bigger kind of a guy, but that could be cool. Malakir Rebirth is the most expensive uncommon in the set. It's going in the rare pile. And then, oh, the lands are actually really cool. The full art lands. I won't have enough. I have the OG lands. Wayward Guide Beast. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, return a land you control to its owner's hand. 1 mana 2/2. That's fascinating. I'm a 1 mana 2/2 kind of a guy. Okay, so commons out the way. Are there any commons that are worth money? Hold the phone. Cleansing Wildfire. Yeah. Yeah, Cleansing Wildfire. The editing on this is going to be interesting. I'm sorry for it in advance. Cleansing Wildfire is like a heck of a card. The rate on this is insane. Normally, this is a 4 or 5 mana effect. Destroy a land, its controller searches for a basic land, and then draw a card. So you can destroy your own lands, you can destroy your opponent's lands, but you get to draw a card. Anyway, the buy price is 52 cents, $1.29. Insanely cool card, absolutely. Okay, so far I do have 1 Cleansing Wildfire. That's going to go into the rares pile because I don't want to lose track of it. I don't know. I guess they could go. All the rares and uncommons, I'm going to sort later. And then this one, the Stonework Patch Beast, is a really cool cleric. He filters colors, but he's a cleric, wizard, rogue, warrior. I mean, it's just like a cool card. So anyway, I want that card. Oh, back to the pack. We have the Shadow Stinger. Okay. We have the Relic Vial. Okay, one of the cards I wanted was Song of Mad Treachery. You gain control of a creature for 5, or it's a land. Very good. And then Soul Shatter. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the highest converted mana cost among creatures and planeswalkers they control. Yeah, it's just like a good solid card. 3 mana, fine. I'll probably look at the buy list for that one. Not sure that I want to keep that or not. Okay, so I'm looking for, what are you? Like an alternate artwork type of card? When a land enters the battlefield under your control, gain 1 life. It's good. It's good, my dudes. I keep forgetting to hold this up here. Okay, so commons, Relic Vial, Grotag Night Runner. No, thank you. And then here we go. +1/+1 counter on a creature, or it's a land. That's just really good. We have a foil Oran Reef Ooze. So now we have 2 of those. And we have a squad commander. Whenever it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white core warrior for each creature in your party. Interesting. At the beginning of combat, if you have a full party, +1/+1 indestructible. It seems good. I don't know. I'm going to use that. So we'll take a look at that as well. All right. So next up, next pack, we have one of those alt arts again. That's like the same thing. We have the Brushfire Elemental. We have the Relic Amulet. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery or wizard. That's cool. And then Thundering Rebuke is fine. Our rare. Ooh, there's a Cat Beast. What makes Cat Beasts? This is a creature that is also a land. That's sick. When a land enters the battlefield, +2/+2, 3 mana, 3/3, and it's a land. That's so good. Okay, anyway, this fat pack has been absolutely fire. Absolutely fire. Okay, so commons, cool. This guy, the Grotag guy, loves me. We have a core cleric. When it enters the battlefield, tap 2 creatures if it was kicked. Fine. Loving the clerics. Gain 2 life cleric. Great. And then we have Felidar Retreat. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, under your control, create a 2/2 white cat beast. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Choose, they gain vigilance. So this is what makes those tokens, and cats is my other favorite tribal. So that is a sick pull. That was probably one of my most wanted cards from the entire set. We are just checking it off. Checking it off. Okay. I don't think any of these flip cards. I don't think any of them are commons, but I'll need to check on that. Like, for instance, this Tangled Florahedron. Great card there. And then we have a Glacial Grasp foil. I'll put that in with the uncommons. And then we have Aura Skycleave Hierophant, which is a cleric. Whenever this creature or another cleric you control dies, return a cleric with lesser converted mana cost from your graveyard to the battlefield. Holy baloney, Batman. That could be my commander. Oh, I don't know. I might be building a new commander. Let's see. Okay, so do I have any of those commons? The red one. I did not see any, but I also did want to like flip back through. I don't think so. Okay, so then we need to check a couple of other cards. Okay, nice. So I was checking a couple of cards that I'll be willing to sell, and the Soul Shatter is definitely one of them. I don't need that. I mean, I don't know. I'm just not going to play that. So that's going to be one of the 2 cards that I'm selling. Should I be trying to sell any of the uncommons? I don't think so. I think that I just want the uncommons for myself, and then the commons if I need them. So really, the only two cards that we're selling are going to be these two, and then I'm going to keep the rest of them, which is going to be that Felidar Retreat, the Aura Skyclave, but most importantly, the Seagate Restoration. Most expensive card of the set. That's insane. That is actually insane. Let's put that on screen here to end the video. And you don't have to type the whole word, especially if you put in the addition. That's probably hiding behind me here. It is a $30 buy list. How much is it for reals? $50? It's a $50 card? Wowzers. I'm going to rethink my life and think about if I want to sell that. I don't think so. I think it's actually going to go in a deck. But I do really like selling cards. And when I'm selling cards, I'm selling to Card Kingdom. Message me, Card Kingdom. We'll hook it up. Anyway, that will do it for me here today. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a Magic the Gathering box opening. If you like it, tell me you like it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.